I want to offer a very warm welcome to the Archbishop of Canterbury and thank him for coming to help us bless and celebrate this amazing project. And it's a great sign of resurrection in the midst of the potential forces of darkness, really. And we're really proud that God has called people into this space, and I think we'll do great things through it.
Do you want to go?
I'll do it.
What's the history of this church? It looks pretty derelict.
It is. The church, wonderful Christian church, but fell into disrepair and was closed to regular worship in 2011. However, we decided that we didn't want to sell it. It's such a good location, located next to the police station, the health centre, the library, at the centre of this community, and we didn't want to put a sign on the door saying the Church of England is out of business. So we've decided to raise funding, and we've raised £500,000 from the Heritage Lottery to begin the programme of restoration. We're about halfway through that programme of restoration at the moment. And as part of that process, we want to re-engage ourselves with the community.
So where are the worshippers coming from?
So the idea is we created this new missional community. It's a new community order, which are about 10 people at the moment, just a small group just starting going, coming from some of the local churches who are committed to prayer for the renewal of the project. And we want to pray on a regular basis for the project renewal of this church.
And this is a stunning project. About 8 years ago, this building was going to be closed, and it was a sign really of a church in decline and not knowing what to do in a difficult neighbourhood. We've had some outstanding leadership here, some outstanding partnership, not just with Christians, but all kinds of people. We've raised over £500,000 so far. The building's well on the way to being fully restored. And as you can see if you look around, it's being equipped for our partners to have space here to work with us together for the well-being of the community. Well, I think it's a sign of how the church needs to be different in our culture. A lot of our diocese is rural villages and market towns. And that's still a culture where church is like going to a building, large on Sunday morning, to worship God. And that's great. But we live in what I call a non-joining culture. People don't do things regularly anymore, even Christians. You know, they've got so many other things on a Sunday, weekend. And so that model of church as a regular commitment at one time in one place is disappearing. What Christian Witness is becoming about is worship like in Easter, just is people gathering to serve God, to serve their neighbours, and to do things that make a real difference in their context. Here it's dramatic and very immediate. And regeneration and resurrection are two sides of the same coin. And all the churches, I think, in our culture, there's so much need, so much power for us to go. We've got to join with others